Today we're going to do the car advertisement project. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go find a nice high resolution image of a background, a car that you want to use, and then a print that you want to put on your car. Make sure that they're high resolution and that you have somewhat of an overall theme around them. And I'll show you what I mean right here. So if I go into Photoshop and I go to File and I go to Open, I'm going to go and I'm going to get my, there it is, my Candyland picture. Okay, and I can zoom in a little bit. Next, I'm going to go and I'm going to say File, Place, Linked, and I'm going to go get my car. All right, so from here, I'm just going to hit Return, and I'm going to go get my magnetic lasso, and I'm not going to do a great job. I'm just going to get it done so that you can see it. But yours is going to be great, so don't worry. Remember, if you mess up like I've already done, you can hit delete and it'll delete those notches. Right here, make sure that you really work on these tires so they don't look like rocks. And then make sure that you come all the way back around to where you started. There's my little circle, and I'm going to click. Okay. Remember, you can hit Q and drop your magnetic lasso with B and go in there and, oops, Command Z, X, and you can switch to white to take the red away. Okay, make sure that you zoom in really close and fix these tires. They look terrible. Okay, they should be round. All right, and I would fix all this too, but you guys know what's up. Hit Q, get out of there. All right, and then I'm going to hit Command minus to get back. Okay, so from here, I don't have to hit inverse because I'm not in the magic wand. I can come over here and just add layer mask, okay? And I'm going to get my car in place of where I want it. Now, this is not really in proportion, so if I hit Command T, I can hold Shift and I can drag it down to transform it. So that looks about right. Okay, maybe a little bit smaller. Okay. All right, so from here, I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to hit Open because I want to open what I want to clone stamp in a new window. All right, so I chose Candy. So I have Candyland. I'm going to have a candy paint job on my car, and then I'm going to have a slogan that goes with it. All right, so I just opened my tab up, and all I did, it was up in here. What I want to do is I want to drag it down, and it'll be in its own little window, and then I want to put it here so that I can keep getting back and forth to it. So what I'll do is I'll get my magnetic lasso, I'll zoom in, Command plus, and I'm going to select, let's say I just want to select the door for right now, okay? You're going to end up doing the car, the whole thing, but what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's only where the paint's going to be. Okay, so I've selected my area, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get my clone stamp tool. So I'm going to click on what I want to clone, and you have to make sure you hold Option. If I don't hit Option and I just click it, you're going to get this little message that is telling you, if you read it, that it doesn't have anything to clone, okay? So press OK, hold Option on your keyboard, and then you're just going to sample a little area, okay? So when I come back over here, you can see that mine has, you know, a little like hint of what it's going to be. And I can just paint this on. And there it is. Okay. Mine is really light. I'm not really sure why it's so light. Oh, you know what? Command Z that. Open up your history. Go back to your magnetic lasso. Make sure you do another layer. That was not good. Okay, there we go. That was what was up. That's what's wrong. Okay, so it should look normal, just like the painting. So what's going to happen eventually is that I am going to start painting a straight line, because what is happening with the clone stamp is it is cloning this exact square image, okay? So if that happens to you, you just have to come back up here and hit Option and resample part of the image, okay? That's called resampling. All right, so there I go. There's my candy. And there it goes. Now, if I want to come over here so that it looks flatter, I can hit Command D for deselect. And then I can go to normal and I can do like overlay or one of our layer styles so that it looks like it's actually part of the car. Okay. So then after I get that all done, and you're going to want to do different layers for everything, you can always go back in and edit it. Command minus. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit T for text. And I'm going to, wow, that's big. Let's make that like 14. Your settings will come up here. Actually, we'll make it like 30. And you can change all of your stuff. You can also go to Window and hit Character, and this will come up. This, I can change the font style that I use. Just make sure that the font that you use is, you can read it, and make sure that the color is not, you know, red, something that's difficult to read. Remember, you're selling this car right here. So I could put nothing sweeter or something like that, and I can make it bigger. The last thing that I would do is I would come over here and I would put like the GMC logo right here. So you have to have the logo for your car. Another cool thing that you could do that would help this stand out a little bit better is you can come over here, make sure that your text layer is selected, and then come right down here where it says FX, and you can add like a stroke to it. And we could choose white. Ooh, that's really big. Let's do one. That way it's a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. That doesn't look too good. Maybe it's the color. Maybe we come over here and we get, that doesn't make sense, like pink. That looks good. Okay, so there it is, and we're done.